Hello, and welcome back to another video on generic brick pun. Today I'm going to be talking about a set that's retiring fairly soon, and so I figured might be a good idea to just throw this out there in case anyone's considering purchasing it. This is the Darth Vader Meditation Chamber. It retails for $70, although I managed to get it at Walmart for $50, which in my opinion is a much better deal for this set than the original price. And this is kind of the precursor to the now fairly common diorama sets, of which I have reviewed two on this channel previously, that being the Jurassic Park set and the Dagobah Jedi training set. And the first thing to note with this set is that I'm cheating with it a little bit, which is a bit unfortunate. See, the Darth Vader figure that comes with this has the traditional kind of like papery cape design. Okay, pretty iconic. I say iconic. It's pretty well known. This is kind of what people expected for the longest time with their Lego figures that came with capes. But actually, that doesn't work too well with this particular set. See, the way... Let's see if I can make it clearer. The way that Vader's seat is designed in there, it makes it very, very difficult for you to get a papery cape in without damaging it or making it look very, very strange as it's kind of like draped over the surrounding material. And it's kind of unfortunate. So I would recommend that if you get the set, that you replace it with one of, you replace your Vader, that is, with one of the newer, spongier, nicer capes. They look basically just as good on display, and in my opinion, they work significantly better for this set in particular. That said, if you don't have it, it's doable. You can also just remove Vader's cape altogether and seat him in there. It's not going to look all that different. Otherwise, the actual Darth Vader minifigure included in the set is nice. He has the new kind of standard Vader arm printing that hopefully you can kind of see there. Still working on camera focus and everything, but hopefully that's at least a little bit visible to you. He's got the two-piece helmet, which is, in my opinion, leagues better than the original Vader helmet that was around when I was younger. Typical Darth Vader face. Really, the only variation on that is the new Obi-Wan Kenobi show face. So yeah, probably what you've come to expect for quite some time. Unfortunately, the helmet cannot be removed in any way by the set. See if I lower this down. Oh God. If I lower this down, you can kind of see in here. This is the spot where the meditation chamber would be kind of holding onto his helmet. You can't do that. Bit disappointing, but I also don't really know any like reasonable solution that they could have had for that. So your Vader is going to either have to have his helmet on or have it removed and just throw this off to the side. Inside of the set, you can see the live video screen of Vader choking Admiral Ozzel right before the invasion of Hoth. I think that's a pretty like decent scene to have included in this. This is pretty much the most iconic appearance of Darth Vader's meditation chamber, and I think that it kind of completes this in a way that would have felt lacking if it weren't there. I also think that it's kind of nice to get screens and stickers and whatnot of like Lego figures being depicted on a screen, just because it kind of gives you a better like glimpse into the little like Lego universe that they exist in and what they look like to each other. I know that's probably kind of a silly idea, but I don't know, it's special to me. As you can see, this is what it looks like all closed up. I think it looks fine, definitely very gappy, and you can see a lot of the white in there, but I don't know, I think it's acceptable. The biggest problem with this appearance, of course, is the fact that you've just kind of got this bar like sticking up, doing nothing. So that's the biggest problem with it. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty much fine. The way that this raises and lowers is just using a little ball piece that clips in to each of these little stud openings, like Technic pinholes. It's really nice, doesn't require any serious connections, and I think that it definitely does its job pretty well. However, as you can kind of see from this side, as you can see, this bit kind of skews off to the side. I haven't really thought of any way that this can be fixed, so it's just kind of an unfortunate byproduct of the way that the set is designed, and one of the reasons why displaying it closed can in some ways be a little bit better. You might be able to counterbalance it or something, but I haven't been able to find anything. The other figure included in the set is Admiral or Captain Piet, depending on what what half of the scene you're in. And I mean, he's kind of just looks like a little bit of a generic Imperial officer, but I definitely like him. I'm glad to have him included. He's not really like a super iconic or exciting character, but I do think that a lot of people who are fans of the movie will like recognize him, and so it's nice to have him there. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot to say about him, and it's just nice to have another named Imperial officer. He has a little spot to stand right there. Ultimately, I think the set is pretty good. I think that if you can get it on a sale, especially since it's about to retire, totally worth picking up. I think it's a good addition to kind of the diorama series, and we're probably not going to see another one like it anytime soon. The stand is nice, definitely takes up a lot of that price there, but I personally don't mind it all that much, and I do think it fits in nicely with all of the other ones. So with that, if you enjoyed this or have critiques or thoughts or anything, feel free to stick around, do the liking thing, do commenting, do subscribing, whatever the heck you kids do these days, and I will see you in the next video that I make.